힘들죠 힘들죠 오늘도 잔인한 세상은 너를 비우고 거울앞에서도 기죽고 또 홀로
Clive Chelsea, I'm your commentator for today's match. With me as always in the commentary box is Andy Crow.
Oh, thanks Clyde. This should be a great game. I'm really looking forward to this one.
We've reached the stage of the season when most teams know what their targets are for the rest of the year. Whether it's survival or silverware, this is a vital time for every manager.
Yeah, and it's a vital time because he's got to make some big decisions, Clyde. That's the key.
The referee gets the match underway. Two teams that certainly know their way to goal. Robinho defended his flank well there. Good tackle. Beatty now. They win possession back then. Cahill. To steer the ball on upfield. Sergio Ramos. Here's Van Nistelrooy. Davis. Danger dealt with. Decent header. Emerson. David Beckham. The sort of player who's always looking for that kind of a pass. Nuno Valente. That's a good interception. Raul. Robinho. A driven cross might be the thing here. Who could reach it? The keeper did really well there. Arteta. Phil Neville. Collected by the defender. Cahill. Defenders in charge. Davis. Hibbert. Clears his lines. This is Van Nistelrooy. He's kept it in. Robinho. Beckham. Marvellous pass. Johnson building carefully, constructively. Nice header. This is Raul. Johnson. Beatty. Davis. Swung in towards the heads. That's gone for a goal kick, has it? Yeah. He is a good header of the ball. Neville. Midfield's the key area in any game. It's Raul. It's ambitious. Over the crossbar.
Well, we always say have an early shot. We almost had an early goal.
Cahill. They win it back then. Davis. Angled in. It's a fine header. Phil Neville. Good tackle. He's trying to play his way out of trouble. Free kick awarded. Headed out. It's Roberto Carlos. Hibbert. So it'll be a throw. That ball was anybody's for a moment, but not for long. Nuno Valente. Looking to open them up. Not frightened to try. I think the goalkeeper just got a touch on that. Robinho, swung in, did well there. Johnson. Robinho, will he whip it in? So many players committed to this break. Here's the keeper. Ball travels over the line, and that's a goal kick. They managed to deal with him there. Space for the cross. Who's on the end of this? Good header. Robinho. Now Raul. And now Beckham. Looking for the heads. Dealt with the danger. It's Cannavaro now. Diarra. Possession lost. And now Roberto Carlos. Robinho. Carrying it out of defence. Needs a good cross here. Cross.
One defender covering for the other.
Emerson. It was a brave header. Nuno Valente. Shooting chance here. Oh, I thought he'd scored!
No, it wasn't an easy chance, but it was a golden one, and he should have taken it, because I tell you what, that's what the best players do.
Beatty. Arteta. Good defending, it's a skill, you know. Robinho. It's almost like he's playing them on his own at times. He's found a cross, and they clear the ball away. It's definitely a free kick. I, for one, wouldn't be at all surprised to see a card here. Didn't give the referee any choice. It's got to be a yellow card.
No, you just can't argue with that decision, Clive. He's deserved to be booked.
Neville. Roberto Carlos now. Robinho flighted that up the field very nicely. Here's Van Nistelrooy. He struck it well enough, just off target.
Well, I'm sorry, but you've just got to do better than that.
Goal kick deep into enemy territory. Arteta. Coutinho. Roberto Carlos. Raul. Played that in dangerously. Emerson. He can look after himself when the ball's in the air. Robinho. Read it well and made the tackle. Johnson. Ruud van Nistelrooy. Just helped on to his teammate. He's got it over. Got to that well. This is Beckham. Coutinho. Promising. Oh, only just got something on that. Arteta. Davis. They've got to try and make the most of this opportunity. Looking for a teammate. Yes, good volley. Beyond the last man when the pass was made. Decent header. Phil Neville. Nuno Valente. He's one of those defenders who loves to get his foot in. Roberto Carlos now. Hibbert. And now Roberto Carlos. Beatty now. Here's Van Nistelrooy. Now they're on the ball again. Beatty. Now Raul. This is Van Nistelrooy. Roberto Carlos. Who will get to this? It's a real chance! Don't think he was that far wide.
Well, it's a very wet surface down there. Difficult to get a proper strike on the ball.
Almost half-time here and still no goals. Nuno Valente. This is Raul. Coutinho. Robinho. Yobo. So important to get a hold of the midfield. Raul. Well, two of these defenders are having an easy day. Roberto Carlos now. Davis. He is a good defender. It's Raul. This is Beckham. Solid defending. Robinho! Didn't get very much on that. Downfield from the keeper. Half-time arrives with the scores level at 0-0.
Well, as a spectacle, this game's not got it all. It's been bogged down in midfield. We need to see more forward moves.
Give me the song and I'll sing it like I mean it. Give me the words and I'll say them like I mean it. 'Cause you got my heart in a headlock. You stopped the blood and made my head soft. And God knows you've got me so. Na 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 shake that misbehaved Danny boy. I know you got time, but what are you waiting for? Anyway, the dust may just blow away. If you wait for a windy day, you may find the chances passed you by. I can't do the walk, I can't do the talk, I can't be your friend unless I pretend. So give me the song and I'll sing it like I mean it. You give me the words and I'll say them like I mean it. 'Cause you've got my heart in a headlock. You stopped the blood, made my head soft. Na 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 na.
The managers have had 15 minutes to get their points across. Let's see if anyone was listening to them. He's kept it in. Collected at the back then. Not quite to play it out. It's out of play. He's thrown it straight back to them. Dealt with that confidently enough. Robinho. Now Raul. Picked up at the back. Robinho. Moving the ball around well here. Floated into the box. That's a good stop, he couldn't hold it. Oh, what a goal!
Well, they've finally got their noses in front. Now they have to protect that lead.
They've grabbed the initiative in this game now. Can they keep it? Arteta. Beatty. That will be a throw-in. Beckham. Does do that well, doesn't he? He's a good defender. David Beckham. Raul. Robinho. Stop that before he can develop. Johnson. Neville. Davis. Needs to pick out his man.
Well, this defender's really poor today, and I don't think the manager will be impressed at all.
Arteta. Phil Neville. Hit well enough. Stops the header. So a change in personnel there then. They're waving men forward from the back for this corner. Nuno Valente. As you were, it's another corner. That's straight to the keeper, wasted. Just thrown out. They've scooped it away. Diarra. Davis. Van Nistelrooy. Robinho. Calls a foul. Fires one in. I've seen him score from there before.
If you're a goal scorer, you have to work the goalkeeper. You have to take the chances. He didn't make the most of that.
Keeper looking to find someone. Davis. Good defending, anticipated that well. Now what are they going to make of this? Is it a good one? It's out of play. Goal kick given. Robinho must shoot. Oh yes, it's there!
Well, this was a predator. It's as simple as that.
That was a goal that just takes the pressure off them a bit. They've got some leeway now, an insurance policy. A goal that heaps pressure onto their opponents. They've got ground to make up. Feel a bit more comfortable now. It's 2-0. Davis. Hibbert. Trying to release him here. Arteta. Broke that up well. Kikino. Sergio Ramos. This is Raul. Guti. Davis. Big chance! Oh, that was close.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that strike. It was a decent effort. Not bad at all.
It was close, but not close enough for the position that they find themselves in now. Neville. Beatty now. Hibbert. Ruud van Nistelrooy. Yobo. Beatty. Cahill. So that's out for a throw. Sorted things out with the clearance. Davis wins it on the flank. Hibbert. Nice header. Robinho. Davis. It's high, hopeful ball. He's done what he was asked to do there, he's got it away. Guti. Van Nistelrooy. Robinho. David Beckham. Raul. Robinho! Directed straight at the goalkeeper.
Well, having such a good position made that save a little easier than it would have been.
Upfield then. Guti. Now Raul. He's the kind of defender who just loves a tackle, isn't he? Nuno Valente. Hibbert. Looking to pull their opponents one way and then the other, and then changing gear. Got the ball out quickly. James Beattie. Cahill. Phil Neville. That missed by some distance.
Well, they won't want to see that one again, that's for sure.
Very much on the back foot at the moment. They've lost their rhythm, lost their way in the game. He is a good header of the ball. They're starting to get on the ball and pass it around. Wins the ball on the wing. Davis. Cahill. Wonderful lofted pass there. Solid header. Beattie now. Still Everton with ground to make up in this match. They've got to do something with the ball here. Collected calmly at the back. It's Raul. This is Beckham. Or plays in the middle. Let's relieve the pressure. The ball out into touch. Kikinho. Arteta. Davis. Anticipated that well. Fine header. Neville. Did well there. Robinho. Well, they had a chance there. Arteta, happy to have it back. Looking to move forward. Hoof downfield. Cahill. Davis. Didn't hesitate, just cleared it. Cahill. Arteta. Headed away from danger. They need to get the ball forward now. Cahill. The defence now has the ball. Did well to find him at that kind of range. Robinho. Played away from danger. Beattie. Hibbert. Davis. Roberto Carlos. Now Raul. Johnson. Phil Neville. Plenty of players committed to this attack. Ball just ran for him there. This is Beckham. It's Raul. Big chance. Can't hold it. That's given them some breathing space. It's Beattie now. And the pass finds him totally unmarked. Look at the players are throwing forward to attack. Now, I'd like to see that in a referee. He's pulled them back from the foul, but he did wait to see if there was an advantage.
And the referee hasn't done his job. Yes, he's given a free kick for a really hard tackle, but what he should have done is shown a yellow card.
Hibbert just hooked it on into the box. Rather anxious defending there. They were stretched. Nuno Valente. I think how many stoppages we've had in the half. There are going to be 2 extra minutes. So many defenders back there, so difficult to get through. Ruud van Nistelrooy. David Beckham. Just seized on the loose ball. That's just handing the ball back to the opposition. Stole the ball there. Want the ball back out there. This is Raul. That's it, the end of the game. The scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, but the scoreline is 2-0.
Well, that was a good victory, but there's still a long way to go, of course.
It's been a match that Andy and I will be talking about all the way home. Hope you enjoyed it too.